Yoshi people, and today we are going on a mission in I Am Cat VR. Today our main goal is to cook in every single location in the game. Now how are we going to do that? First we're going to start off in Granny's house, and we're going to go to whatever next is at Granny's house, and then whatever next on from there. And we're going to try and cook in every place except for the garage, because there's no food in there. Alright, let's start. Yay! Alright, so first we start at Granny's house. Let's look at this map. Go to Granny's house, and you go to the garage, and you go to the street, butcher store, and the mill. Fine. Alright, Gram's house. We go to Gram's house. And specifically, what are we going to be cooking in each location? First of all, in the Gram's house location, we're going to be cooking a nice dinner for Grams to repay her for taking care of us for her entire elderhood. Okay, we're gonna hop over here and see what we can do. Looks like we're gonna be making a nice hearty meat boil, because there is sausages over there. As you can see, well, I take you over to the bowl of sausages, but what we need first: one potato, one tomato, one tomato, one apple, one carrot, and one pickle/cucumber. I'm gonna say it's cucumber. Gurky. Right. Then what you need to do is you gotta wash your fruits. You can't just have some nasty fruits in your boil for Grandma. No, Grandma's gonna get like typhoid fever and stuff because the cows are nasty. Alright, so we wash one fruit. Yeah, that's real. Wash one vegetable. This is a fruit. You washed a cucumber. And you washed a potato. Washy. Alright, then what you need to do is you gotta grab a pot. I really wish I had access to being inside there, because there's a pot in there. Of course, but we're just gonna have to work with this pan. So first, somehow, get the pan! There's a full... There we go. Now we got it. And you need to fill it with water. There we go. We're gonna pretend that this is filled with water. Whee! I'm scared there. And then I'm going to put it on the side, because it's a pan! Alright, and we gotta put that on the boiler. Or on the... here. Turn the heat up. Make sure that pan is nice and ready for our vegetables and one fruit. And turn that to boil. You get really hot. Then you gotta grab classics. Butcher's knife. The butcher's knife is for handling meat and such. This knife is for cutting your veggies. First we gotta take our clean veggies over here and cut them, because guess what? You can't take cut out veggies over there in your mouth, because you'll just eat them. Even though cats probably don't like veggies at all. Grammy, don't disturb me. I'm trying to make you a nice vegetable and one fruit boil. Well, vegetable and two fruits. 2 vegetables, 2 fruits. But could a potato really be counted as a vegetable? I mean, what's the qualifications for a vegetable? Is it that it doesn't have seeds? I mean, potatoes don't have seeds, they have seeds. So, alright, then you cut your fruit. Cut your fruit and your veggies. Boom. That. And 1 potato piece. Maybe 1 potato piece. And then, you grab me this one. You actually scared me. I thought you were to get potatoes. Like, yeet! Okay, that's it. Good. A jalapeno, just drop that on the knife. Cut it out, actually. Jalapeno. And throw away the piece with the stem because nobody wants to eat jalapeno stem for their lunch. Right? Right. Okay. Now, we just gotta come back up here and cut up your piece. Cut. Yes. Just to spice things up. And you gotta get your sausage and put it. Well, you gotta get multiple sausages. You gotta get all these sausages. Like 3 of these. Just throw them in the microwave. Set it for that long. Watch those glizzies cook. Watch those glizzies cook. Alright. I think they're pretty good. Door. Now that you've got your cooked hot dog, or as I call them, some nice Italian sausage from the land of Italia, you put them with the rest of your food. See, it probably would have been better if they were raw. Cook it. Oh, what can you do? What can you do when you can't do what you can do, but you can do? That's what I always say. Now, what can you do? What you can't do, what you do, but you can do what you do, and the only thing you can do is do that. Whee! Then cut these two up. Get back here. Cut. Why can't I cut the sausage up? There we go. Cut the other one up. Put your sausage pieces over there. Alright, then you just put that over there. And then yeah, start that in. Oh, wrong one. Well, how about we just turn all of them on? Yeah. Okay. Turn it up to high. Right. This is the order you put it in. What can you do, what you can't do, what you can do, but you can't do what you did. That's what I think. That's what I think. And it's nice cooked. There we go. And place them. Now you know they're cooked by the cook. Look at these. They look really rusted, don't they? And you put the non-cooked pieces in there. Including but not limited to these jalapenos. So they cook up nice and evenly. Ooh, this one's getting burnt. Oh god. Put that over there. And that's most of your food. That's most of your food cooked. Then get them over here. Yeah. Okay. Now that you've cooked everything, except for this nasty carrot top, you need to go get a plate. And the safest way to do that to make sure Grandma doesn't beat you half to death is it's boom. And you drop down. Okay. Oh, I still have a sausage in my mouth. Oh, I forgot to cut up one sausage. I said that with 3 sausages. Cut it out. Alright. Now I'm also gonna grill sausages. Alright, now you just gotta prepare them on a plate. Put everything in a plate. And top it off. Do finishing sausages and stuff. There's gonna be a lot of meowing. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And you gotta serve it up to Granny.
Yes, I miss you. Who's this I'm seeing?
Who's this I'm seeing? Who's this I'm seeing? Alright, then you gotta turn stuff up. Off. Oops. Off. Alright, then you turn the sink on. Like that. And the oh god. Cooking is so tedious. Alright. Now that you've got us. Oh god. Take the plate. Place the food. Then I want to get a bottle of champagne from the fridge. Get that boy open. Oh dang it. Get that boy open. Huh. Alright. Oh, I forgot to put the aubergines in there. Alright. They can still cook them, so we still have time. Actually, nobody actually takes seats. And to top it off, the finishing touches. The last finishing touch. Whee! Now, did I eat it? I think I ate it. On accident. I ate this chicken food. Chicken cat kibble. On accident. And actually, can I cook it? I think it's put you over there. Cook that cat treat. Hop in the music and cook that cat treat. Cook that cat treat. Come on, cook that cat treat. Cook that cat treat. Cook that cat treat. Come on, cook that cat treat. Alright, now that you've cooked the cat treat, it's time to finally eat your food.
Where's the lamb sauce?
This is very good. Yum 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 Alright, now that you've absolutely devoured your food, it's time to move on. Let's go to the secret room. Ooh. Let me go get a sip of ginger soda. Refreshing. Alright, then, since the garage has literally no food in it, let's go to the street. Let's go to the street. Oh well, I don't care. Boom ba doom. Boom. Right, so there is actually food in this level. Except, I know a way to actually cook it. Right? You need to hold this bread. And you need to basically have the Salem witch. Yeah. You need to pick the weakest chip out of the palm. I need to grab him, and you feed him all the bread. You need to give him all the bread. Do not even give the other chicks a chance. And this is definitely the reason. And then eat this. You need to take a picture of his fattened up self. Alright, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. Yep, now you need to throw that away. Grab an apple. Grab this. Feed it to the duck. Even though he can't actually eat it. Like, right, take this baby duck. And you gotta take it back over to the backyard. Take it away from its family. Isolate it. Oh god, I gotta get it in there, but the best way to do it is probably just go and up these stairs. It's a very tedious Lost. No, get back here. Stupid chicken. Stupid chicken. Stupid chicken. Stupid chicken. Stupid chicken. That's not a chicken, it's a duck. Stupid duck. Stupid. Alright, take it back here. Or has all the apples I'm ready to like want. Alright, and then you gotta feed it. Yum yum. I know that you want it, but you don't sound like you want it. Alright, gotta let that thing whilst you munch on cookies. Do you eat anything with yeast in it? Hey man, here's some bread. And then leave it there to feast on the bread. And then you have to do the most cool thing I've ever witnessed. Open the paint cans and shove the duck in. Shove the paint can, shove the duck in. Alright, I have a different method to trap this thing. You gotta go over here, go into the greenhouse, and I have very puny jumps in this mode. And you gotta put the duck in the blender. Boom. Then you gotta grow some plants. Specifically bell pepper plants. Shaky, 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 shaky. Specifically bell pepper so you can eat it with the duck. Water, 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 water. Okay, grow into delicious bell pepper. Alright, you got your first bell pepper. Where'd the duck go? Oh, the duck's over there. Gotta put you in. And I need to go get the duck. Because the duck keeps trying to escape me. Boom. Boom. And we're blending the duck. Ah, couldn't blend the duck. But what we can do is we need to go find that gun, actually. Make sure that... Apparently we can't eat the duck for Thanksgiving, kids. What's that do? Then let me eat the duck! I'm so sad. So sad. But hey, its brothers are still there. Still living, trapping. I need to go get that gun from Melvin. Or whatever the heck his name was, right? Do you remember what that dude's name was? No. Why would I have no reason to? And that dog is very scary. The dog scares me. Scary. I forget where Melvin went. Is it Melvin or is it Melvin? Oh. Melton. Milton, Melvin, or Melton? Oh, he's over there. Well, we're about to find out. Melton. Get that gun. Oh, there's things that... One that's fully loaded. What's up? What's up, Melton? Alright, let me go shoot this at somebody. Specifically the dog. And then I need to shoot the bees. Alright, so this is a jelly jam mixture. It's very effective. They can carry this gun, except you're not really carrying the gun, you're just carrying the jelly jam, but it's strength in the gun. Put you in. And time to shoot at that dog. Get back here, dog. Get back here, dog. Right. Yeah. And then I need to go get the slingshotty. And I believe that this fires on this. Alright, don't need to load it with a rocket. While that dog is distracted, we gotta shoot at that beehive. And then we watch the bees feast on the dog. This is cool. This is animal cruelty probably, but who cares? I'll go get it. Now watch that boy. Watch that boy get terrorized. Terrorized. Heck yeah, garage. Yeah, he ain't gonna be bothering nobody. Alright, now that the bees have terrorized him, you've completed your mission. And you gotta slap these ducks. Slap. Mighty well. Alright, let's go to the secret room. You know, every time we complete a mission, we take a sip of ginger soda. Taste of victory. Alright, now we go to the butcher shop, a place notorious for meats. So you know this is gonna be a good cooking level, alright? Butcher Man, I do quite like him. I've affectionately named him Melvin the Meat Man, because he's a butcher, and butchers handle meat. Alright, Melvin the Meat Man. So we're actually going to be cooking two things. I need to get some of this meat, and I need to report this Butcher Man, because he hits me with slabs of meat. Alright, this is a recipe on how to cook a burger, except I'm not going to use that recipe. I'm going to use my recipe on how to cook a burger. So, how to cook a steak. Cook that steak. Cook that steak and learn to cook again steak. Cheese and stuff. Cheese and stuff. Yes, cheese and stuff. Right, now that you've cooked your steak, it's time to cook something else. Other than steak. Like fish. Fish over there. Alright? There's that. The stuff you want. And then you need to get that. You need to get this. Show this stuff and you're gonna bring it over here. We're gonna be cooking an assortment of meats, topped off with some fine bread. The finest bread in all the Germanic land. Put that there. Pat your meat. Gotta wait for it to heat right there. Alright, and that's what I call well-cooked meat. And then we gotta cook that octopus meat. We're gonna do that last. Save the best for last. Then we need to get these ribs and the shrimp. Ribs and shrimp. Oh, I ate the shrimp. Oh well, okay, we're gonna have to drag the shrimp over there. Also, can I carry the ribs with my mouth? Yes. Being able to carry things with my mouth is very, very helpful when I am a cat. Right, let's cook these ribs up here. Cookie. Gun kingdom. Let's create the ribs. Cook. Alright, you've cooked some ribs. I also just realized that the exact same meats are right here in front of my face. So, I am very, very, very idiotic for that move. Oh. Alright, let's cook that meat. Cookie. Yum. Oh. Yep, there we go. That's what your opinion on cooking is. I don't think so. I think that's a little weird, actually. I think I've read it. Oh, I can put them in the mouth. But I'll just eat them. I'm not an animal. Except I probably will eat them. Alright. Baby, there's no bad. Oh, you're good. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. Shrimp over there. Oh, this is close. Oh god. Oh no, the bacon's getting burned. The bacon's burnt. Yeah, that's not good bacon right there. It's a waste of bacon. But I don't get it. Because I need my bacon to be perfect. I need my bacon to look perfect. I need my bacon to be perfect. That's my motto. Laugh. I may not get it. I'm gonna wait a second. I like my bacon a little bit raw. Right there, and that's some good bacon right there. Oh, this assortment of meats has got me mighty hungry. Boom. Shrimpy. Oh, that's a cooked shrimp right there. That's a cooked shrimp. And then I think we've cooked all our meats except for one octopus like meat. Octopus meat. Now, what is octopus meat taste like? And will it cook? No, it can cook. But it still does taste good. And then you got deep fried octopus. Deep fried octopus. It's just happening. No, I can't fry it. Alright, spores and golden fries in there. I'm gonna let those fries fry. Because what we need next is some fine bread that I collected from the greatest of the Germanic era. I went back in time and stole some bread from the Germanic era, and they nearly got me. They nearly got me, but I was just too quick and swift for them. I'm probably gonna eat that. Yep, that's what kind of expected. And then we get this baguette. And we get this type of bread. This I call this cross bread. And I actually call them soft cross buns. Yes. Either hot cross buns or soft cross buns. They're usually hot cross buns. Toast our bread. Toast it nicely. The bread is to be bread is to be loved. It's not treated like mere that brioche that you see in other countries. Right. Now that you've got your nice assortment of bread, you need some cheese with it. And no, there's no better cheese. Thin cheese. No better cheese than cheese. You can dip. And just 2 birds with 1 stone. And this one's probably gonna be finest cheese, as I say. Yeah, you cheese. Alright, now it's time to eat all of this. Some of it I can't eat, that's why we need a butcher's knife. Chop everything up. Fine little pieces, including this. Oh, hot crispy. I love these things. They taste so good, especially when you put butter on them. Just need the cheese. Chop it up. Ooh. Fine kibble bits. Honestly, I think kibble should just be dehydrated fish parts for cats. And dehydrated cow parts for dogs. I would need this anyway. Cut it into ribs. Rib. Oh, you ain't skeeting for me. Rib. Cut this bacon up. Nice bacon strips. Yep. Cut this. Cut it up. No. So much. Fine. Oh, that's really fine. Yummy. And that's what I call a completed quest. Alright, let's go back to the secret room. And you know what? It's time for a victory. I feel like a 1 out of 10. I drink that. Alright, now it's time for the mill. The mill is the newest of the maps in the I Am Cat game. And if you do recall, I played a couple days ago. I mean, it wasn't exactly that, but I do know how to cook here. But you think I was just a simple doesn't know how to start from scratch? Donkey. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Boom. There's no seeds in there. So pour the seed. Fertilize. It's much quicker. Alright, and then you grow your wheat. And then you need to go get the... Oh, you need to start up. This is obviously starting to water the plant. So, you need to go get the main thing associated with communism. Stick on it. The sickle of Stalin is what I call it. I also call it the sickle of Marx, sickle of Lenin, you know, classic communism, you know. And then you need to get your wheat, and you need to hold it around like a car man. I know you can hear what I said. And then you need to put the wheat in there. Press this button. Farm equipment. Alright, and then you press that. Hop in the back. No, okay. I could have gotten a fast right up there. But then you gotta take this route. I know that's a fact. Of flour, I do not care. I'm gonna make mine from the start because it tastes better when it's fresh. Fresh flour, fresh wheat, fresh flour. Ooh, it's just so. Ooh, I make it a perfect. Cats really technically have no. Cats really technically have pause. Pause. As it dispenses the flour. See, I told you there was no wheat in there. As it dispenses the beautiful flour. Feel it on. Pause. Your bag. You go into the here. Whee! You put the flour in. Put your flour. Put your yeast. Put your salt and sugar. Pop. Pour both in. For 5 seconds, just to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 7 seconds, I'm sorry. I can't count. Actually, I can count, I just don't know. And then you need to spawn some dough. Oh, you need milk first. So, what you want to do to get your milk is you gotta go over there. And her name is Bessie. Oh, Bessie. Bessie. Hello, Bessie. I'm here to milk you, Bessie. No, spilled it once more. You gotta milk that cow like half depends on it. And it really does, because this cow is the only thing that can feed, really. What else does this farm feed you? Also, this grandma is probably so worried about her cat. She's like, where the frick has my cat gone? Oh, and the local farmer's like, oh, I have him with me. He's at my farm making things. I know it's true. You actually think we're gonna keep it? He's a really good pet for it. This piece was very adequately for our cow, and we really like him here. So we're letting him stay. And then you gotta put that over there. All right. Boom ba doom boom. Boom ba doom boom. And you gotta carry it. And you can put the appropriate time. And you can only put one. Three. You have to put them in X's like that. 5. So just throw everything on there except the shrimp is business. And then that's all you need. Whee! And you need to light a fire in the furnace. There we go. And now your pizza's good. And you gotta get in the oven with your pizza to give it a moment of support. That's totally right. And my pizza cutter keeps falling. Why? It keeps falling. Is it high? Are you dying in my arms tonight? Gotta go real fast. You get the bigger slash. I guess you don't get the bigger slash till you cut it. I guess Bessie gets the bigger slash. Because Bessie is the biggest bird. Bessie is the biggest bird. Yeet! Bessie, why aren't you eating it? Don't yell at me. Are you dying in my arms tonight? I think I suffer from I just suffer from asthma. So that explains the reason all the time. Alright. You want a slice of nothing or slice with everything? Slice of nothing. Slice with everything. Alright, plushy people. We have officially finished our ultimate task. Go to every location and make food in it, except for the garage, because the garage is not cookable in. Okay, thank you for watching, plushy people. If you like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification button so you know whenever we post a video. Goodbye, plushy people. I love you all dearly.